Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Xana520, and I totally just slurred that word. Welcome back to Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we found ourselves here, and I'm going to get inside this door before I start talking about what we're doing. In the last episode... Come on, shut the door. In the last episode, we found our way to the Space Pirates Phazon mines on Talon 4 after claiming... What did we get? Well, here's a good question. What did we get? What did we get? I don't think we got anything new. We did get the ice beam a couple episodes ago. We got the gravity suit. Hang on. What have we been doing? Oh, that's right. The entirety of last episode was dedicated to going through the Space Pirate frigate wreckage. In this episode, we are going to head into the mines. However, we have some old friends to say hi to once we get through this room. I thought this was this room. Never mind. Let's just get rid of those guys. There is a thing behind this wall, however we can't do anything with it because it is made of bendesium, and we can't do anything with bendesium. Also, the return of the shut down the turrets switches. This is the room. Entering here, we now have to deal with these guys again. The stealth troopers. Their cloaks are not perfect. You can kind of see where they're at. You can kind of see where they're going to fall. Also, red door. Remember for later. We could use the thermal visor to see the guys in the ceiling, but coming out here, I think we're going to start seeing a whole new ball of wax. Yes. This is the introduction of the elite pirate troopers. The elite troopers are immune to all of your weapons, save one. These ones, in particular, are wave troopers. Space Pirates have reverse-engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own weapon systems. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo design originals, but still quite potent. So, the only weapon that can really harm these things is the beam in which they use. They can use the wave beam, but can only be hurt by the wave beam as a result. And now I would like to show you the Wave Buster. Yes, it is very powerful, but eats through your missiles like nothing else. Also, whenever there's a wave, this is the enemy that I was thinking of. These special beam troopers are the ones that lock the doors. Also, another wall made of bendesium. I believe here we're going to see more of the... You know what's in the ceiling? They only show up after you break one of these. Yeah, there they are. And now he's gone. No. They also like to switch up the doors a lot. Oh, this room seems to be still occupied. Uh-oh, I think they noticed me. We also have this big guy in the center of the room, who seems to be infused with Phazon. Unit ident code EPG 8642, batch 23, field designation Elite Pirate Alpha. Stasis tank hull reinforced with Bendesium alloy plates. Oh, okay. So the beam pirates are not the elite pirates. My bad. Recommended battle systems for elite pirates are as follows. Shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wavequake projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets. I forgot my timer again. Joy. Platform system active. Oh, okay. This one activates the platforms to come down so we can get up higher in this room. I don't think there's any lore. Make a liar out of me, why don't you? Log 11.001.9. Initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The Phazon infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Sclera made a recent breakthrough in which a parasite studies with a Phazon strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo Phazon with Space Pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. One thing you should note about these elite pirates is their size. These things are massive compared to their smaller, regular space pirate counterparts. I believe there is a turret up here. Nope, but there is a couple of wave boys over here standing by a computer terminal. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, you're gonna block the wall off. Well, I've got a special present for you guys. Bzzz. Where's your friend? There's your friend. Bzzz. Now, one good thing about the wave pirates is that being weak to the wave beam means that you can effectively stun lock them. They will constantly get knocked back and paralyzed by your wave beam shots if you use the charge beam. So I really shouldn't be wasting the wave buster on them, so I am going to refrain from doing so. One of these is lore, one of these puts down the security barrier. I'm going to go with this one. This is the security one. Whoops. Anyway, we do have what appears to be a new friend at the top of this. But before we go... Oh, security alert, all stations. Bioforms Samus Aran has made planetfall in Talon 4. The Hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. So, they know we're here. However, our new friends up here... That is a spinner, not what I was trying to scan. This is probably the worst of the pirates. This is a power trooper. The power trooper is only weak to the power beam. Unfortunately, the power beam is also the beam that has the least amount of combat prowess. It's the weakest beam. However, one super missile will knock him on his butt. Attention all units, report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination. So, what we have up here is a mining cannon. There are two areas that we need to focus on. The one straight across from us, and the one straight to our left. You wouldn't know this, but you can actually blow up all of them. I'm going to blow up this first one, and then I'm going to spin the cannon all the way around. Because this one hides a door. But you wouldn't learn about what is behind this other wall until later, unless you just decided to blow up all the walls, because all the walls are destroyable. Whoops. There we go. Behind this wall is a missile expansion. Just hiding over here, behind the wall. And that's all we need. There's nothing behind any of these other other walls. So, further we go. down here, there are these electrical things, and we don't want to get caught by them. And they produce a... Samus, are you... There we go. Jumping straight down through will create an electrical shock to Samus. So rather than worry about that, just sort of drop or take the ramp down. And then we come to this room. More power troopers. One super missile knocked that one on its butt. Another charge beam taking him out real easily. We're coming up on another new power-up soon. But right now what we have is a puzzle. The center column is separated into 3 parts. Each part will enable us to reach a different level. There are 3 levels: blue, red, and yellow. You can see the cross beam over here that allows us to actually get under the floor. The blue one is over here, the yellow one is all the way up there, and the red one is right... Where is the red one? Oh, it's that one right there, right above us. In order to rotate the pieces into place, we need to start at the bottom and work our way up. So we just need to rotate the blue one here once and take the blue track up to the 2nd floor. Excuse me, where's my cursor? There's my cursor. Then we just need to come over here and rotate the 2nd piece into place so that we can reach the 2nd floor. Which is fairly easy. And then we just have to use the little... Excuse me, can I get in the hole? Use the little mini-map to make sure the red segments line up. Like that. And then we just need to come around here and get on the red track. Go all the way up to the 2nd floor, where we can now rotate the top. However, I believe there's a catch. Well, besides the wave trooper here. How would you die? Ah, there's the catch. The last one is covered by rubble, and the rubble is made of bendesium. So we need to find a way to clear the bendesium. This room is full of pulse bombos, or bombos, which thankfully, unlike the other thing, is easily destroyed if you can aim. And now we just go down. Fortunately, we can only aim so high. But we can now access this elevator. What is this? Phazon Mines level 2. And we can see where we're mining at. That is the temple at the impact crater. We are right on the edge of the impact crater. These explosive boxes will hide very large pickups for you to grab. They do, however, explode with quite a bit of damage, so you don't want to be standing right next to them. This room, there are pirates hiding inside the vents, but there's a box here that explodes and kills all the pirates along the way. And reveals this nice little missile expansion for us to grab. I'm starting to get congested. What the heck? And then we enter this room. With this elite pirate. This elite pirate appears to be fully armored. And he has woken up. Elite Pirate, Phazon Enhanced Space Pirate. Incredibly strong armored and well armed. Elite Pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphon systems absorb beam weapon shots. The nature of this system makes them vulnerable to concussion blast-based weapons. While armed, the Elite Pirate is effective in close combat and at a distance. Their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows for evasion and quick attacks. They also have, a plasma artillery cannon. The unit has extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding. Cannon connected to energy siphon systems to augment performance. Avoid beam and weapon fire when energy siphon unit is active. If we use our thermal camera, we can actually destroy that gun on his back. Doing so makes him kind of upset. Whenever he has his hand up, which he will probably not do anymore. No, he's not doing it anymore. I guess it's because I blew up his cannon. Whenever he has his hand up, like that, he will absorb any kind of beam damage and channel it into his gun, which I have destroyed. He is also invulnerable to missiles whenever I do that as well. I'm just going to pop him in the face with a couple missiles. You have to wait until he does his that and hit him in the face. And I think this first one that we kill will give us a credit. Maybe not. But the death of the pirate releases a blast of Phazon energy that disrupts the shield over here. We also have some lore scattered about this room. Log 11-156.9. Investigations into a possible ingress point for the impact crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impermeable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in light of the recent lifeform readings we've discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicates that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of Phazon from the Phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to the vast deposits of Phazon within, but it will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be. There's something behind me, but lore is important. Log 10.023.7. Security command issued an all points alert after the fall of Zebes. This alert concerns bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not. So, up ahead... Oh, hello. We have some new friends. These are the Ice Troopers. Yet another beam weapon, yet another beam trooper. These ones are weak to the ice beam. However, the ice beam comes with a nice caveat that it freezes anything it hits. Unfortunately, I can't destroy these things with ice or with missiles because of their because of their invulnerability to all other forms of weaponry. So I have to rely on just pounding them with the ice beam over and over again. Anyway, there is some more lore hiding in this room, if I can find it. Also, this door over here leads to a small hole. This hole will lead us to an elevator. but we don't want to go that way yet. Instead, we want to go up. But I believe there is some lore right here on this computer with the red symbol. Log 11.222.8. Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assaults on her forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward. Yet another mystery to what the morph ball actually does. Why can't Metroid crawl? Anyway, do we have any more lore up here? Is this all flavor text? This all appears to be flavor text, yes. Do not care about flavor text right now. There is some lore over here, though. Like this one right here. Log 11.664.2. There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo Ruins sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow, these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. They can. But log 11.377 log 11.377.1. Analysis continues on these cursed ruins and the Chozo temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to strange artifacts that belong in the temple, but we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for a resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin terrain sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. So the pirates are also looking for the Chozo artifacts to get to the crater. However, they seek to exploit it while we seek to destroy it. Log 11.440.4. Results are in from field studies on the bioform group Chozo, who we believe are extinct. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in a great Chozo empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race, and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them. A bit rude. Log 11.452.8. Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater, and whatever creature it shelters, will be ours for the taking. There's a lot of lore in here, geez. Oh wait, this just deactivates that force field. But this one is lore. Log 11.402.5. We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never discover the location of the Chozo's artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved into the statues in this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistic analysts can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis that we can offer is that finding artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost, and Command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon. So the only way to get the Chozo artifacts is to have Chozo Artifacts, or Chozo weapons. Let me take a look at my clock. We are getting close to the end of this recording. Dropping into this room, you'll see it's a big half pipe, but we've got a bigger problem. We've now got gas spilling in, and there are puffers. We can't do anything about this room right now, so we need to bail before we suffocate to death. What do we have here? Anything interesting? Nothing. There are things in this room. Whoop! Hello! We've got wave troopers. And now he's dead. I believe there are power troopers down here. Yes. Whoop! Hello. Where did you come from? Are you in the ceiling? This is not the wave beam. Wave beam! Thank you. Now let's deal with the power troopers who are hiding down there. Luckily, one super missile is able to take them out. And we don't have to deal with that no more. We can come down here and find there is a elite pirate seemingly on his side for some reason. I guess I just sort of jammed him in there. Weird. What's this say? Cryopod damaged. Immediate maintenance required. Something happened to this guy, knocked him sideways. But we can deactivate this force field and walk out into here. Got some more lore. Log 11.232.8. Elite Pirate Upsilon's propensity for Phazon has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its constant Phazon diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental faculties, and shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon manta issued for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities. When injured, it seeks out Phazon deposits and coats itself in the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential overdependence on Phazon. Foreshadowing, perhaps? Coming in here. Anything in here? No. There's that guy. There's a lot of these elite pirates around. And here we have the last room that we're going to spend time in. This room is host to a creature that we cannot see. Interestingly, this is a super pirate drone that is essentially invisible. It's cloaked. And even more interesting is that this drone oddly has a visible form in one and only one visor. Unfortunately, there's no way to access the visor before getting to this point. But we have a brand new power-up here. We need to take the maze and find our way to the center. All throughout this maze, we'll find these little cross temporary beams and there will be these little puddles of water. Placing a bomb here will cause all the things around it to short out, allowing you to pass. This maze is somewhat random in that there are a few pre-set maze patterns. And the maze can be extremely easy or extremely hard. However, grabbing this will give us a brand new power-up, which will overload this reactor and cause it to explode. We then bomb jump out of the hole, and we have acquired power bombs, finally. The power bombs, we start with 3, have really one use. They're not really used for combat. They're mainly used as a tool for traversing the landscape and also uncovering hidden items. Power bombs destroy Bendesium. But for right now, I think it's time we stopped. So next time on Metroid Prime, we are going to go further into the Phazon mines and see what these power bombs can do for us. But we do need to go back and grab another item back in Talon Overworld, if you remember. This is Anna520, signing out.